Alrighty, let's go ahead here for personal reading order number 96. 96, you'd like to start off with a general. Let's go ahead and see what we've got going on. Alrighty, so with the World's card coming forward here, as well as with this Knight of Wands, this is a card combination that really wants you to take chances and to allow yourself to move forward into new directions or new opportunities. And as soon as you take that chance here with this Eight of Wands, you're going to see a lot of movement come forward behind it. It's like we are waiting for you to throw your kite into the air for the wind to take it. That's kind of how I see this combination coming forward here. Especially when we have the idea of the High Priestess come ahead, it would say if you were to trust your intuition when it comes to moving forward, or if you were to look inside in different directions that you want to take things, you would recognize that the opportunities are there, that things around you are wanting to build up here for the idea of the future, that success is trying to come forward. So for this general here, I would say allow yourself to move forward in new ways, take some chances. The energy around you here is really trying to move you towards success. So as long as you are trusting the direction that is the best for you, trusting yourself, listening to yourself, that you're moving forward in the way that you need to move forward into, then you're going to find yourself be incredibly successful. Especially with the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands can say that things are trying to come forward towards you in non-obvious ways rather than directly having a conversation. It's like a little fact that's kind of slipped in, something a little bit more subtle. So if you are to maybe take a second to kind of pause and look around, you might see where things are trying to click into place for you here. A lot of the signs and signals to show you to go ahead in certain directions that maybe your subconscious has kind of picked up on here now, and it's just waiting for you to kind of recognize that. So take chances, look towards new opportunities here, allow yourself to move ahead with excitement, trust your intuition, and also with this Ten of Pentacles, really thinking about building up for the idea of tomorrow. A lot of success is going to want to find you here with this Ten of Pentacles. So if you're leaning into taking those opportunities, you can find yourself be really set up for the long haul there as well. So that's what I would say for your general. Now let's go ahead and dive into what is coming your way for the rest of the month. Alrighty, so it does look like there's some sort of positive opportunity trying to come your way, but with the Seven of Wands, Two of Swords combination, it's asking for you to kind of overcome some sort of personal battle in order to get this new beginning. So the Seven of Wands is going to be things that you kind of put up the walls yourself, kind of create issues for yourself, hold yourself back instead of allowing, opportunities to come forward. And the Two of Swords can say maybe you are getting too far caught up in your own mind, feeling like you need to make the decisions yourself, or getting kind of too analytical when it comes to figuring things out. And then that Seven of Wands is going to bounce off this Two of Swords. Whatever is going on in your mind is going to reflect into your reality here, and you're going to find yourself creating problems in ways that they just don't need to be there, kind of putting up boundaries or making things difficult. So with this combination, in a sense, it's asking for you to kind of like clear the mind and allow yourself to go with the flow a little bit more, being in a place of looking for or planning for the opportunities instead of holding back. Because as you allow yourself to be in this place of acceptance and flow, you actually allow yourself to open up to the sun. So some sort of new beginning, positive energy is trying to come your way, but it really stems from the idea of you opening up yourself to possibilities, opening up yourself to new directions in order to fully allow this energy to come into your life. And with this Queen of Cups, it can make you feel more emotionally cared for. You can maybe have more energy to pour into the things that you desire, or it can feel like you have something to nurture or to care for just in general, to be able to like follow your heart to a degree. So some sort of new opportunity here is really trying to come your way, but it really stems from like getting out of your own way here and looking towards the possibilities of a tomorrow, looking towards possibilities of growth instead of holding yourself back. So that's what I would say is going on here for the month. So if anybody is interested in having a personal reading here today, check out to the website, temperanceandsage.com. We are doing the live personal readings here right now. So if you are interested in having a personal reading here today, go ahead and check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. We are currently live on Patreon, TikTok, and YouTube, so you will be able to rewatch your personal reading at any point in time. The Patreon page is absolutely free to join there as well, so you do not have to pay to rewatch your personal reading. You can rewatch it at any point in time. So if you'd like to have a personal reading here today, check out my website, temperanceandsage.com. These readings are called the live personal readings. If you'd like to have a personal reading done in private, the option for that is also available up on the website, temperanceandsage.com. Just select anything that does not say the words live personal reading and it will be done in private instead. Again, temperanceandsage.com if you'd like to have a personal reading here today. Alrighty, so we are going to be on order number 97. This is the last call today to have a personal reading done on the live. If you'd like to have one done, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. But this is the last call to have a personal reading done here today on the live. Alrighty, so 97. You'd like to know who's coming in for love. Let us see. All right, so it does look like there's at least two individuals coming forward here. We do have a bit of a blast from the past, as well as somebody new coming your way. So the Ace of Cups is going to be where we get that new energy to come forward. We have this sort of unconditional aspect, no sort of resistance, no sort of difficult energy when it comes to moving forward or connecting, because it's just kind of like a clean, fresh slate. But then when we have this Two of Pentacles come forward, it would say that the energy is going a bit back and forth when it comes to the idea of who's connecting to you. And we see this idea of the Four of Cups come ahead, where we're looking towards the past instead of looking towards the idea of future, or the idea of more or new, right? And so in this Three of Wands energy, we're in anticipation of an opportunity to come our way, which can say that as you shift your attention from one direction to the other, you're shifting who is coming forward towards you. So if you're focusing more on the past energy, you're going to be calling in those past people to come your way. But if you're focusing more in on the new, you're going to be bringing in those new people to come your way because you're more receptive to having them come forward. Now, the King of Wands says that you are in very much an attractive stated energy. You are calling people in. It's not just something where there is, crickets, nobody's home. This energy is trying to be very open to have opportunities come forward towards you. And so that may be why we're seeing this idea of old and new coming forward. So right now you have the old and you have the new. Now, which is better? We don't know. The Two of Pentacles would say it's pretty much the same. You're going to learn some life lessons, or you're going to learn how to connect in one way or another that is going to be beneficial from either party. Now, with the Ace of Swords, though, it would say that a new mentality would be the best way to move forward with. So if you decide to go back to somebody from the past, or you decide to go forward with somebody that is new, moving forward in a new way just in general when it comes to how you're approaching the situations is going to be better than nothing. As well as with this Ace of Swords, we want you to kind of have a bit more of a clear mind when it comes to moving forward, which can say maybe focus on one direction. So if you want somebody new, focus only on the new. If you want somebody old, only focus on the old. Don't flip-flop, because as we go with this Two of Pentacles, if we don't know how to direct the ships into the harbor, then we're going to end up having them crash, right? It's not going to really work out in the best way possible. So as you're moving forward here, Page of Pentacles, commitment, stability, opportunities of success when it comes to relationships are wanting to come forward towards you here as well. So even though you are coming forward as the King of Wands, somebody who's very passionate, very energized, calling in people to come forward towards you very strongly, you're not coming forward as somebody who's calling in flings. You're somebody who's calling in a relationship style of connections. So that's great, right? We want to see that energy come forward here. So I would say you are calling in both old and new relationships, definitely, rather than just flings. But it is something where you need to focus your directions as to whomever you want to see come forward in order to get the best possible outcome. Because right now you're calling in both, but it may be creating more of a stuck or stagnant energy rather than both parties kind of moving in at the same rate. It seems like it's kind of delaying some things when it comes to moving forward. But you're calling in old and you're calling in new. No zodiac sign in particular. We don't see any major arcana cards come forward here. So we're not really seeing anybody in particular come forward, but it is a recognition here, recognition of somebody that you would be focusing on specifically from the past, and somebody who you would be, quite well with the idea of the Ace of Cups coming forward, somebody who you would get along with quite well with the idea of new. So that's what I would say. So this is the absolute last call to have a personal reading done on today's live, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. If you are interested in having one here today, check out the website, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. We currently don't have anybody in the queue, so if you'd like to have a personal reading done here today, check it out, temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. We are live on TikTok, Patreon, and on YouTube at the exact same time, so you will always be able to rewatch your personal reading at any point in time. The Patreon page is absolutely free to join to be able to rewatch your reading, so you do not have to pay at all to rewatch. It'll always be there and available. So temperanceandsage.com for the live personal readings. If you would like to have a personal reading here today, this is the last call. Alrighty, so I have gone ahead and switched over everything for tomorrow morning. So if you are interested in having a personal reading done in tomorrow's live, you can go ahead and pre-order now. If you'd like to have a personal reading done in private instead, go ahead and check out the website temperanceandsage.com to select anything that is not the live personal reading to have it be done in private instead. Thank you everybody for joining me here today and allowing me to do your readings for you on the live. I really do appreciate it. I hope everybody has a lovely rest of their day, and I will see you guys another day. See you guys.